Well, I'm very excited to be showing this. So here is, once again, the Airblade zmr150 Atom Bomb Edition. It might look a little different. Well, the plate is still the same, but there is also a new plate coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. But you might notice the skirt looks a little bit different. It's updated a little bit more than the original, so you can see that there is now slots at the bottom here for the motor wires, which is very nice. And then there is also a axle mount in the back and two little things for antenna tubes. So that is very awesome. Another thing too is I love the axle, but sometimes I just can't spend $20 on an antenna. So the Lollipop V2 is a very good option, and I just tried it out and it fits in here no problem. Well, I don't know if this is a little bit bigger than the axle. I don't have one on me right now, so I can't check it, but the Lollipop fits in here. It is a little bit tight, but let me show you. So you get it on top there and just give it a little push, and because it's TPU, it stretches a little bit. Damn, that's in there solid too. Look at that. That is nice. That is awesome. There's no way this is ever gonna break. I mean, between the combination of the TPU wrapped around it and the case for the Lollipop, I mean, you're never gonna break this antenna, and that is just so nice. I mean, it's gonna be damn near impossible to break this antenna. So yeah, there's that. I do have some tubes. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, nice and snug. Hell yeah. Damn, these are long. You can see how far it's pushed in. It's about halfway in. This tube is actually... Oh. Yeah, that's real good right there. It's down to about right there. And that's perfect. These tubes that I have, this one in particular, is a little bit different than the regular ones. This one, like this, that you find everywhere, this is like pretty stiff, but it still bends. But this one, I mean, look at that. You can bend it and it doesn't like bend in half. It just bows over like a bow, which is pretty cool. I mean, these are some nice antenna tubes. I'm gonna have to figure out where these came from and let you all in on it, because these are sweet. Yeah, and that's in there real good. I would never keep it this long. I hate long antennas. It just the looks of it. That's the only reason. Oh yeah, it's much easier after you push it in the first time too. Yeah, that's really nice. That's gonna be really nice for the receiver antennas as well. So yeah, that's very nice updated skirt. God dang it. I'm gonna get this thing stuck in here, but that's okay because I want it to be in there. So yes, Airblade has been doing an excellent job of making this frame exactly how I want it, and that's just so awesome of him. Yeah, he's just so good at designing shit. It's awesome. So I mean, there's only one other thing that I would change to make this just the most absolutely perfect 3-inch ever, you know, in my opinion. And that is just to have a USB access. But like I think I said before in my other video of this, you know, to me, I don't care if it has access for USB, because I don't ever plug. I mean, a lot of people these days too. I mean, if you're using, you know, smart port, smart audio, Lua script, all that stuff, you don't even need to plug into USB after you've, besides updating the firmware on the flight controller. That's the only thing, you know, and it's not a big deal to have to take out 4 screws, you know, lift this up and get to the USB. And I don't remember if I showed that in the other video or not, but I had to do it on the other 150 that I built, and it was so simple. It wasn't a hassle at all. I mean, the camera plates, they stayed down with the camera, so just the top plate came up with the skirt, and it just made it really simple. So not a big deal if you have to, but you know, so that's why I'm thinking, you know, I can't decide if I would want there to be a hole for USB or not, or leave it how it is, because you know, you're getting a lot of air in through the sides here, and he also widened this. I don't know if you'll be able to notice or not, but it is wider out the sides, and that is to make room for any flight controller or ESC that sticks out past the 20mm mark, you know, or past, I mean, you know, there's the 20mm holes, but obviously the 20x20 flight controllers and ESCs that we use, they're a little bit bigger than where the mounting holes are, you know. So I mean, where the frame ends is like absolutely perfect for most flight controllers, but there is some ESCs and a couple of flight controllers like the HLRC F440, for example, and I think I showed that in my other video as well, that sticks out on the sides. So how he has it now is just perfect. It's perfect. So, and that brings me to my next exciting thing, and that is I emailed Hobbywing and asked them if they would let me review and test some of their stuff, and they accepted, and I was so excited about that. And I asked them if I could do a giveaway, and they were very happy to let me do that. So what is going to happen is I'm going to build up this frame right here, this exact one, and I'm going to have a giveaway. I don't know if I'm going to do it on here or on Facebook. I'll probably do it on here, and I'll just tell people about it on my Facebook and on Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to build this up. It's going to be fully built, and then I'm going to give it away to somebody. So now let's get into what Hobbywing sent me. They sent me a stack and motors for this, and then I'm providing the frame, camera, VTX, receiver. I didn't know. I'm still thinking what I'm gonna do with the receiver, because you know everybody uses all different stuff. So what I was thinking I was gonna do is, after whoever wins, I'll just ask them what kind of radio they use, and then I'll throw that kind of receiver on here. So let me know what you guys think I should do, or I could just send it as a plug and play, you know, and you put your own receiver on. I could even leave a pigtail on for 2 or 3 different types of receivers or something. That's not really the best idea, but man, that just looks so nice. Dang. Beautiful. Alright, so let me back this up a little bit. Raise it up a little bit. And we'll get this box opened up. Look at that. YT Atom Bomb FPV. Hobbywing came from LA, so yeah, Hobbywing does have a US warehouse. Oh man, look at these. Some nice stickers. Pink. Black and white. And blue, nice. I like that. Pretty cool. I like Hobbywing. They're a really good company. Alright, so what do we got here? This is their 20 amp 4-in-1, the X-Rotor Nano BL S. I thought that they had a new Nano one that was BL 32, but I don't, maybe they just haven't came out with it yet. This has been out for a little while, but it's still a very good stack. I haven't actually personally used this stack yet, but I've heard good things about it. And it's been for sale for a little bit now. Oh, the other thing too is after I build this up, I'm probably going to fly it a couple times, so it'll definitely be like dialed in and tuned up and ready to go. So because I do want to actually give my thoughts on the stack and the motors. So here's the motors, and I already did a review on these. Not really a review because I didn't actually fly with them yet. So they're the exact same ones that I showed though. They're the 1306 4500 titanium V1 dual pack. Yeah, these are the exact same ones that I had on the other one. So let's open this up actually and check it out. XR Nano, it's the X-Rotor Nano 20 amp and the F4 Nano flight controller. Man, they have some really nice packaging. They're both conformal coated, which is really nice that they do that. All nice and waterproof. I love these giant battery pads on the ESC. That's really nice. But check this out. These are like the exact same width as the frame. Look at that. Just exact. Perfect. So that's pretty cool. So this is Hobbywing X-Rotor Nano 20 amp 4-in-1. It is BL S. It's been out for a little while. It's still a very good 4-in-1. I see a lot of people using these and nobody complaining about them. So that's good. These are 20 amp and it has a 30 amp burst. I'm not sure for how long, but a 30 amp burst is pretty good. And then it has a 6-pin plug right here that goes up to the flight controller. It powers the flight controller, and then it has the 4 signals. So very simple. I like that they kept it just real simple, easy for anyone to use. You know, giant pads. I love that. I hate those like on SpeedX. That SpeedX IS100. I love that stack, but man, those battery pads on the 4-in-1 is so tiny, and these are just huge. I love that. So that's pretty awesome. I haven't used this or the flight controller yet, so like I said, I'm gonna build this up and fly it a few times, dial it in, let you all know what I think of the stack, and then I'll be giving it away to somebody. So yeah, there's the 4-in-1. Here's the flight controller. This thing looks pretty sweet. It's very simplistic as well. I like that. I mean, there's nothing on the bottom that you need to solder up. It's just all on the top, and it's all on the sides, on 2 sides. So over here you have your receiver pads. You got S-Bus and 3.3 5-volt ground. So there's your power for either Spectrum or FR Sky. UART1, UART3 for your Crossfire or Smart Audio, Smart Port. And then you go around the corner here, and this is all your video stuff. So you have video in, video out, and then you have VBAT, which, you know, is going to be whatever your battery is putting in will come out here. So that could be most likely for your VTX or your camera. And then there's also a 5 volt in the ground, so the 5 volt or the VBAT, you know, those could be for the VTX or the camera, whichever one you want to use them for. And then you got 3 pads over here for LEDs. And then around the corner again you have buzzer pads. So very simple, you know. There's nothing you have to guess on. Everything's labeled, you know, what it is and all that. So yeah, really nice flight controller. So it's an F4. The BEC, the 5 volt is 1.5 amps, so that's plenty enough for all your stuff. Yeah, so that's the flight controller. So those two, and this, you know, it's definitely fitting inside. I mean, look at that. It's even smaller than the frame. So keep putting these on and they just fall right off. You can see that it's actually inside the frame, so nice and small. Very light too. So that's that. That's the stack that'll be going in it. These are the motors that'll be going in it. The Hobbywing 1306 4500 kV. Like I showed before, I've already built one up with these motors, and these motors are badass. So yeah, that's gonna be nice. And then for the camera, you know, I haven't decided yet. Maybe you guys can leave some comments on suggestions. I mean, it's most likely either going to be the Eagle Micro, or the Monster. So Eagle or Monster most likely, but if the majority of you want something else, maybe I'll just get whatever you guys suggest. So, and then for the VTX also, that'll probably be let's see. Oh, it's going to be the AKK FX3 Ultimate. That's what's going in there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I already have that. So that's ready to go. I also might throw in... Wait, let's see. No, if I use that VTX, I won't be able to use this Runcam DVR board, but I'll probably do a giveaway with that too, or I might give this away with that, or do a second or third prize or something. I'll have some other stuff too. And then I do have, oh, and is that it? So let's see, the stack, the camera, VTX, and then I already said the receiver. I'll just ask the person what they use and throw it on there before I ship it. So yeah, that should do it. And then a couple other things like props. You know, I have some, I think I'll probably throw like some Rotor X props on here or something like that. So yeah, that should do it for that. So like I said though, I'm going to be, after I build it up, I'm going to fly it 2 or 3 times, you know, and test out the stack, see how it does and whatnot, for Hobbywing. So, and I'll have videos of all that as well. They also sent one other thing, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I mean, I most likely will build it up on something. I don't know what yet, but I'm very excited about this as well, because this just came out. It's brand new from them. It's their X-Rotor Micro Combo, the F4 G2 flight controller, and 45 amp 4-in-1. That's BL Heli 32. So yeah, I think this just came out, and I don't even know if it is like in stock in stores yet or not. I remember seeing it on Heli Nation like yesterday or the day before, and it said pre-order. So yeah, I want to open this up and check it out real quick. And I'm most likely going to be giving this away as well. And I don't know, it'll most likely be just the stack that I give away, but I don't know. I mean, if I build it up in a frame, you know, that would be kind of dumb to tear it down just to give away the flight controller and the 4-in-1. But I mean, these are so nice, you know, anybody would be very lucky to get it and very excited to get it. Man, that is just beautiful. Dang, So I don't know a lot about this yet, so I think I might just stop the video here. And oh dang, look at that, look at those giant caps. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stop it here, and I'll do another video just on this once I know more about it. So I think that's about it for now. My next video will probably be once I have this built up. When it's finished, I'll show you guys, and then we'll have some DVR, and after that will be the giveaway. So alright, thanks for watching.